forget, then I'll just pause. Like I was at work yesterday, and I was like, oh damn, I forgot to thank God for everything.
That's crazy.
And I like, but no, I did it in that moment though. I was like, you know, God, thank you for waking me up today. Like, direct my steps. You know, I'm grateful for just the day. I just keep it real short and sweet. Then at night, that's when I get deep into my prayer. You know what I'm saying? My prayer bag.
Well, I've always been kind of on gratitude. Even when I learned how to pray, like in church and stuff, I was always taught that you should give thanks first. And honestly, I'm not a type of prayer. My mom was really talking junk about me the other day. Because I was telling her I don't pray and ask for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I pray and I thank God for everything that is. Like I thank God for the sun, the freaking trees, just everything.
Charlamagne, are we live? Are we live? Are we live? DJ Envy, are we live? Are we live? Can the people hear my voice? Cause I'm at the Breakfast Club and I'm addressing all the lies.
That's the way it goes. I mean, like, cause once you ask, like for me, I'll ask one time and then that's it. Cause I know I've already put it out there, so now like my actions just have to follow in the line with that, and then it's God's will after that.
You gotta ask God for, you gotta ask God for everything, bro.
That's what my mom was saying. She was like, you might be selling yourself short by not asking stuff. I'm like, but he said he already knows what we need, so
No, what
I'm just thanking him for, you know, what he does.
You gotta ask him for clarity of mind, man.
Oh, so I'll ask for peace. I'll ask for clarity.
For his message to come through you to the world.
So that might be the only question I'll do. I'll be like, your will be done. Your will be done. Put me on the path.
Facts.
On where
Please
I'm supposed to be.
use me as a vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Fill me with your spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's heaven on earth.
That's fact, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not a podcast right there.
You like?
Bro. I figured we wouldn't record you today. You could just, you know how sometimes they have a person in the background, they just say stuff? And
like parts?
Like the voice of God. The voice of God. You can play that part today.
I'm not Morgan Freeman.
No, I think you, bro, I don't
know if it's recording. I don't see the numbers.
It was not recording you.
Okay. I didn't think so.
I'm glad I checked.
But check too.
That would have been
devastating. That would have been devastating.
All you gotta do is get a picture of you.
But I'm saying like
facts, like I be telling you what we gotta do in that situation, bro.
One devastating might be an exaggeration. You know, I'm dramatic, but
I knew what you meant.
It would have been devastating. Everybody's face would have been sunken as soon as we realized 2 hours from now.
I'd have been
Didn't that happen before? Everybody's face was definitely looking concerned.
I would have been mad. Though,
we had such a good convo that day, and it was like,
oh, that was a year ago. Yeah, that was just the first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was doing my hair type shit. You literally came back the next day. You came back too, right?
Oh, I think
you came back the next day. Yeah, for sure.
Dang.
Okay, man.
Yo, welcome back. Another week. Heaven on Earth Society podcast. You know, thanks for tapping in. Sponsored by OIE. Yes. Thank you for subscribing as well. Yet another week. It's mad crazy shit going on.
Let's give them a rundown of what we might talk about. We've never done that before.
Yeah,
it's a full list.
We used to have it on the screen.
Bro, that take a lot.
I know. That's why I didn't even want to bombard you with that. Like, but that it was fire though. When you had
with the joint
on the side with the topics on the side. That was hard.
No, I like that shirt though, Chan.
That was hard.
I'm just really looking at your threads
the
there.
Drip, like.
I mean, he got I see the custom, cardigan, but like the shirt up under is really what kind of sets it off.
The Mandarin collar.
Oh, that's what that is. See, put me in the game with the topper.
They used to call it that, or the granddad collar, either one.
Granddad, I never. We're gonna go with Mandarin.
Yeah, Mandarin. But nah, yeah. Okay, so a rundown of shit. So yeah, all right, bet. Well, we certainly gonna get into this Venezuela situation briefly. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on the music, of course, new music that we looking forward to for 2026, and the artists that we fucking with. We're gonna get into all the drama, shenanigans, 50. When is he not involved in some shit? So just 50.
50,
right?
being petty.
Yeah, man, and just, you know, some real high level conversations.
I like
You
that.
tell about that Drake Adin?
I didn't want to tell him everything.
You
Like,
gotta tell them everything, twin, so they stay locked in, bro.
We're talking about Drake again and Adin again and
Yes.
lawsuits
Wait,
again.
You ain't telling about that Doechii Adin?
the Doechii and Adin drama.
Really, I didn't know about that. Ooh, I'm ready.
I don't know what you mean by Vince Staples admit selling poison. Have no idea, so you gonna fill us in on that.
Oh, okay.
Look, dog, Kevin Hart sold his name, whatever clown ass shit that is. Look, bro, I'm tired of niggas trying to do groundbreaking. Look, we gonna get into that.
Okay.
But I'm sick of the groundbreaking business deal.
Dog,
Blockbuster business deal.
niggas gotta, the weekend, he set the tone with that $1 billion sale.
I think everybody's trying to, like, it's so crazy right now. Everybody's just trying to make their money and get it in just in case they gotta get out.
No, but that's indicative of what's fucking going on in the economy, right? When
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
the richest, wealthiest people in the world that are working extremely hard to maximize like their earning potential, like that's a clear sign that shit is real.
Let's take 1 minute to tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to put that behind every single video. Or in front of it. One of the two. So, I'm going to say like, you say comment, you say subscribe. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like,
Comment.
Subscribe.
to the Heaven on Earth Society podcast. Boom.
Something to miss.
Something is afoot here.
A foot. That's
So
what I
look,
meant.
dog, we ain't even gonna hold you. Ash put a little topic on the little topic list. She informed us MTV closed their doors on December 31st, 2025, brother. What's up with that? Do you care that MTV has closed their doors?
Yes, somewhat, because I grew up in that era, as we all did, and it's meaningful. It's important. I don't know how important it is today, right, in the landscape of the music videos and things like that. But culturally, it's a pillar, and they started by first removing their digital footprint, right? The MTV News, all of that shit got archived last year as well. And now, most recently, they shut down. There's no music on music television. MTV. There's no music in MTV anymore.
There's no more music on MTV.
Only reality.
That's it. So, but the actual network is good.
Is the network good?
So that's
Is that what
my
you're asking me?
understanding. Yeah, I believe that the network is good. From my understanding. But look, man, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched or turned to MTV in at least 10 years. So
Really?
for me, this is unimportant and irrelevant.
It's just from a nostalgic standpoint. I just remember high school, go like in the morning, fucking Fall Out Boy videos.
Oh, you talking about that MTV Jams?
Not just MTV Jams, because
all the
MTV
music, it ain't nothing.
You talking about all
Shit,
the
Like Stacey's mom's got it going on.
it's
Like
over with.
everything.
Good Charlotte, motherfucking Green Day, all that shit.
all that shit,
was lit.
bro. Adam Levine and Maroon 5. Come on, bro.
Shit was litty.
Kanye West interviews.
Shout out to MTV, man, for being a cultural pillar.
Kurt Loder. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas don't remember Kurt Loder. Stop, bro.
I mean, we can certainly just attribute this to the fact that YouTube is YouTube, right? And that's where people are consuming
Fact.
music videos. So there's really not a need for them to air music videos anymore.
people are, you know what I
And
mean?
people don't have cable. I know that's another reason why it went away, because basically I was really shocked to see that it was on for like, I think it said 40 years or some crazy amount of time.
Yeah, so it was like 80, I think 1980 when MTV was started, so about almost 50 years.
And there were no black people on MTV before Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Here's my question, bro. Who the fuck was watching MTV2? Like, what was on MTV2?
The ridiculousness.
Yes, it was just good.
Oh, okay. So y'all know. Okay.
Yeah.
You had a
Guy Code. They had a bunch of funny like variety shows, like VH1, similar to like how VH1 would have those shows like with social commentary and
then the video network where they just played all music all day.
Yeah, all 80s or all 90s or all 2000s.
All that's gone. Yeah. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Man, videos are fucking important though.
Are they still important?
Yeah. Bro, you was just excited about the A$AP Rocky video.
That's because he makes good videos.
But
most people are doing
in themselves, it's an extension of the music. So they are important.
But let's go back to that Luther video. Let's go back to that Nokia video. Who gave a fuck for real? We came here. We tried to find something to talk about related to cool, looks cool. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's
Black
art.
chick
It's
is in
art.
it.
So I mean, you just in a way you can find some appreciation in the art. If it's if it's good, if it's bad, whatever.
Do you think artists can still use the video as a vehicle towards success like in the past?
No.
Nah.
Okay, that's where I guess where I'm at.
The new tool to success is shorts.
It's a very short clip.
Very short clip of some
do not go longer than 35 seconds.
It's just kind of fucked up because in a way, like, bro, look at niggas like Busta Rhymes or Missy Elliott.
Or A$AP Rocky, like, who still does it big right now today, but can't really get a lot of traction because that's not where people are attuned to. 3 minutes is too long to try to captivate somebody. So
I know when they took the bridge away from music, I hate that too. Like everything.
The bridge is
like,
over. They told us the bridge is over.
I saw a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch, but I saw some people saying on New Year's Eve that they wish that BET was doing a countdown. You remember when they used to do the 100? They would play 100 videos and count it down to the top video of the year. And that was just like a cultural moment. It just showed like, damn, like we videos like 106 in Park.
But that's the same thing with 106 in Park being gone, TRL being gone. We're not watching videos or getting excited for them. And we're making them with our phones. We got content,
yeah.
So let's round this out by saying, MTV started off their epic run by playing the Bugles' Video Killed the Radio Star. They ended their epic run by playing the Bugles' Video Killed the Radio Star. So I guess we'll just say Internet killed the video star. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to MTV for that. Look, T.I., brother.
Tip.
Come to the front of the congregation.
Tip.
Bro.
Clifford.
That's what they say at church, which you don't believe in, sir. All right, man, look. This clip, should we watch the clip?
I saw the clip, but
I saw the clip.
Okay, so we could say we all know. Did you find the clip funny?
No.
Okay.
It was like a bad history lesson.
Let's admit that they removed the laughter and the sound of the audience laughing and clapping. Let's admit that was done in the video.
That made it super cringeworthy.
But let's also admit that we didn't laugh within. When we saw this, Young Thug is he's doing Negro spirituals. Look, brother, we know that voice. We know the implied humor is that you're talking to a white person, introducing them some information only black people know about. You didn't make it funny.
Yeah, I really just felt like he was giving information that they did know about. Like,
exactly.
You know who Young Thug is, bro. Like, what are you talking about? And he was just
Cleveland,
giving me
Cleveland Avenue.
He was giving me like old folk tale from your uncle where he sits you on his knee and tells you something you didn't want to hear. That's what it was giving. Real west side of Atlanta. He's just an unk now, man.
That's what it is, man. It's okay, man, not to excel in every category that you enter into.
But to applaud Tip, you know, for his comedic journey because he's committed himself to it. Right?
That's facts.
Most times people gonna say like they're gonna put you in a box. Anything that you do outside of that box, they're gonna question it. But he's had the fortitude to say, "Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going," and because he loves it.
That's good.
I can support what you're saying because we gotta find the positive inside of anything. And let's admit, we didn't watch the actual special.
Yeah, and I want to watch the special actually.
I don't want to watch it.
I just want to see. Well, I just want to see for myself, like the whole joy. Because
was the whole thing dropped?
Pause. You gotta pause it.
Pause.
You're not pausing no.
So yeah, because like I feel like there's a campaign to like not support what he's doing in comedy.
No,
this isn't the first.
No, let's not get into everybody's a hater. And we're not gonna do
but
this.
It's not the first time. No, I say.
Did you laugh?
That was one joke though. Like,
did you know? Have you seen the other stuff like that he's done? That he's been
no, I haven't seen. That's
some of it's been kind of funny, but it's been like so. The thing that I will give.
They did this when he went to the when he went to the Barclays. They did the same thing. Oh, T.I.'s not funny. Like niggas is waiting for praying on the nigga downfall.
I was here on October 31st, 2023.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I believe when I went to see Dave Chappelle at State Farm Arena, he brought out Donnell Rawlings. He brought out Kevin Hart. He killed it himself, and he brought out my boy T.I.
Tip.
Saw T.I. live
when was this?
In performance, October 31st. 2023, I believe.
23. Okay, so several years ago.
Yeah, so you can put in his work.
Right. You niggas get better with time, right?
Tip wasn't funny at that time, and I've heard parts of his act since that time. It's the same act. It's the same King jokes. It's the same Tiny jokes.
But don't all niggas have a...
And what I want to say is this. He's making the same jokes every comedian that's ever done comedy has made, bro. I have a family. They stress me out.
But
I'm a black man. That's the I've met white people.
That's the foundation of comedy. And when you look at niggas like Kevin Hart, he does the same thing. With Bernie Mac, he did the same thing with his family. Like,
what do you? But at the point where you want to actually directly compare Bernie Mac to T.I., they need to get you the fuck up out of here, brother.
It's not a comparison. I'm talking about the foundation of comedy is using your life.
Downstairs.
And I think the foundation of comedy is that you have to go outside at least one good time. You got to have that silent room.
I love that people are gonna debate me no matter what. But have either one of you guys laughed at a T.I. joke?
I mean, I'm not looking for T.I. for that. I'm looking for T.I. for music. I know I'm gonna
get debated, but it's just like
no. But I'm saying, I mean, so my thing is, I respect the work because the nigga's been at it for years, you know, and shit. I'm gonna check out the special to see if I'm fucking with it or not.
All right.
When Master P
tip ain't funny.com.
When Master P put out, I got the hookup too, and he was selling it for $15, I bought it.
We admire the hustle, but nobody's ever even gonna call I got the hook up to a hood classic.
No,
it's not even a hood classic, bro. We support the hustle.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna support.
Have you bought some Monyatis?
I'm gonna support Tip.
Have you bought some Monyatis?
Nah.
You ain't got the money.
I done bought Rap Snacks. I bought Rap Snacks before.
Which flavor though?
The barbecue.
Is that the little baby?
I don't know if that's baby or Lucy. I don't know. I think the little baby ones. I think them shits is fine. They kind of salty though.
You gotta get that Renzel.
All of them are salty.
Yeah.
I went to a showcase and they
had them let's not get into the critique.
But yeah, shout out to Tip, man. Keep doing your thing.
Master P catching random strays.
Do you
Tip,
want to go through the more newsworthy stuff?
Let's hit the quick stuff. So you did, if you could only use which platform?
Yeah, this was like a random thought, you know, and I've seen these memes before where they ask you to pick and choose which platform. If you only had to choose one, like, this is me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you could choose one platform, are we answering this or this just for the people?
Yeah, we can answer, and it's for the people. Both.
Okay. Ashley, if you had to choose one platform to use between YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and X, you can't use the others. Which one you using?
Hold up. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X.
We'll put Threads on there for you, Ashley.
Well, Threads I would call Instagram.
No.
It's separate?
Yeah,
it's
it's
separate.
a different app. It's like actually a different. It's a.
I know it's a different app, but
Because
you can get
X,
there from the
X
other
is
way.
separate from TikTok, so we're gonna, you know what I mean?
X is separate.
I mean,
from
it
TikTok.
is, but it's a text-based app. So we're asking, what app would you use? You can't lump
If
them
you
together.
can only use one,
Ashley tried to
Forever?
cheat quickly.
just period. Yeah, YouTube, Instagram,
Desert
I'm
Island
probably-
app.
or X.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm going with X because it's universal. They get all the news first. They just got. It's just open. It's a Wild Wild West on there.
Major
I'ma
points.
find all
Major
They
points
got,
you're making.
they got porn on there.
For a lot of it, dog. For free. For free.
Well, they got
dog.
rid of a
Look,
lot of it.
they didn't get rid of it.
I don't know, bro. Did they? I cannot
I'm just
tell.
saying, if we need a
What
one
genre
size
did they
fits
get
all
rid of?
place, that is going to be X.
Okay. So
okay.
you would go with X.
I
I'm
like
going
that
with
sound
X.
reasoning. Okay,
And I
you
really
tie.
still call it Twitter though. I'm calling it
Yeah, I
Twitter
know.
forever.
I'm just being politically correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
X.
Which one you going with, big dog?
I ain't gonna lie, twin. This is tough.
Mm.
You the one who came
It's
with.
okay.
I know. I'm
It's okay. I'll
dramatic
go
pause.
ahead. Dramatic.
I think I'm gonna go with YouTube
Okay.
Okay.
because it serves me both as a creator and a consumer. Like, you feel me? And it's
That's a
just
fact.
it's the biggest database search engine in the world.
That's a fact.
So I spend a lot of time on YouTube.
Okay, for sure. So I'm gonna go right along with you to that YouTube. Here's why. I know how to monetize on YouTube. Okay.
Hey, shit.
I don't know how to monetize on. I don't even know if you can monetize on Instagram without being an influencer. TikTok, I hear you can monetize. Don't understand
the
it.
creator fund.
And X, I've never been a fan of the text thread apps because I'm not gonna read. Like, I don't care. Like, what your thoughts are. Like, I don't care. So I've never been a fan of Twitter, X,
I used to fuck with Twitter heavy, and then I
Threads.
deleted my shit.
And Threads is
I
just
did
bot
delete
fizzle.
it.
Because of
though,
a
but
girl, and then
when
when
you
I
said-
came back, it wasn't. I had to rebuild my followers, and it just wasn't the same.
I deleted X too, but it's because people be so angry on there. But if I had to find, I can only use one place. They just got so much information there, and it's raw. Like,
Yeah, but Elon's controlling the information now.
Okay.
might be.
So Kevin Hart sells his name. Bruh, why did you put this on the list? Who cares?
We gotta highlight. You
You're
know,
such a fan of Kevin Hart. You say he's better than Dave Chappelle. He's better than Richard Pryor.
No, but
you
that,
didn't say
better
that.
than Eddie. Look,
I didn't say that.
You
But no,
did? I thought you said
No,
that
no.
he was like more marketable. Or
I
did
said
I say
no.
that?
It was
he said he's better than Dave.
no. I didn't say that.
That's what.
See,
At
I
Christmas.
said no one has done more in comedy.
Yes,
Except, like,
that was
Eddie.
the
Except
previous
Eddie.
episode. No, nigga. At Christmas, you was like, I'm gonna choose.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that choice?
Yeah.
Preference wise.
Yeah, that means that's your favorite.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's better though. That's subjective.
Okay.
But no,
smart.
I just saw this shit come across the radar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was newsworthy from a business standpoint. You know, Kevin Hart sells his name to Authentic Brands Group, ABG.
Oh God, bro, I'm so tired of niggas trying to make it look like they in outer space with the business deals. Like, bro, I don't.
To license the rights to his name, image, and likeness for commercial ventures.
That
Becoming a
does not
shareholder.
sound like slavery to you.
It sounds
No,
like
I mean, so
AI.
I think it's a strategic partnership to just have an entity help push your brand out further.
For what?
So like Shaq.
For what?
Shaq has done the same thing
For what? what?
from for profit.
Nigga, for what? Are you? So these niggas are now playing a game called Money, and the whole thing is I'm gonna get more money. Shaq said he's not giving his son money to his sons. His daughters can have some. What is the money going to, bro? What are you doing this for? Why you want your likeness to be this widespread?
It's business, man. So shit. Okay.
It is business for sure, but it's
man,
like, what's the purpose?
Products, digital, live experiences, build a lasting legacy.
Do you know what he means by this, bro?
It's all vague, right?
It's extremely vague. It's extremely weird.
I wouldn't say it's weird. It's good business.
How do you know that? I don't even know what he's doing.
No, but we have a frame of reference.
You're saying it's good business because he's making money and he put the word billion there. If he didn't put the word billion and he just said, I'm selling my name, and he didn't put billion, would you think it's a good deal? He didn't tell you how much money he's getting.
Yeah, because I would say, okay, if you're partnering with a company that is...
Who's the company?
ABG.
What is that?
Authentic Brands Group.
What are they behind that you support?
What are they behind that I support?
Or even know about?
What I do know is that they work with Shaq, and Shaq is on every fucking commercial and has 1 million brand deals. Shaq has like...
So it's like, what do y'all call it?
So what do you admire about that or want for your life like that?
So
is what I'm asking.
So I would say that, I look at them like an agency that can help manage your brand to amplify it.
Okay.
For profit.
Would you contract with this agency for any reason? That's what I'm at. I'm curious as to what is the benefit of this.
Based on two niggas that are multi-millionaires.
They already multi-millionaires.
Right.
Before they contracted with this agency.
Yeah. Based on the fact that they're doing that for the reasons that I just listed, it's something that I would consider in the future.
I have no interest in this. I don't want to sell my name. Look, bro, at the point. I mean,
everything's for sale.
I understand excelling at business, but at the point where you're trying to excel at any business whatsoever, what is your point? How are you doing what you love?
It's strategic though, right? So if they bring you,
Shaq love to play basketball.
If they bring
Does he
you,
love to do commercials?
So are you saying that it's kind of like the same as, what do y'all call the people that?
Like a talent agency?
Not a talent agency, more like who pushes the music, the artist.
It sounds like a management company, honestly.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. That's what it is.
What does it have to do with $1 billion and why are you selling your name?
Well, I don't know how much. Where are you getting $1 billion from? Is that how much he sold it for? Because all I know is that he inks licensing deal for his name. I didn't see a dollar amount tied to it.
Oh, okay. If there's no dollar amount tied to it, I thought he said $1 billion somewhere.
It just said all the headlines to say he entered into a licensing deal with this company. They're going to manage his name, image, and likeness, i.e. the Kevin Hart brand, for future business ventures and opportunities.
Okay.
So what's the difference in that and like what the artists do who push their music? What are the companies that push their music? Y'all
like the labels? Not the
Oh,
labels.
Kevin Hart just sold his name and turned himself into $1 billion global brand. That was the headline.
Okay.
So that's where I saw the word billion.
But that's the reason why, right? Multi-generation brand legacy, right? Diversify revenue streams, accelerate growth, expand reach and longevity.
I mean, for me though, the reason why I'm here is so I can do the things I enjoy. Mm-hmm. The reason why I'm not here so that one day, like, hopefully I can have the most money more than anybody on planet Earth. If I made the money selling fertilizer, I don't want it. Like, where are we going with this, guys? Like Shaq, Kevin Hart, whoever's not Dave Chappelle running from the money into where they actually want to go. Where are you going with this?
Is he running though?
I think it's about niggas go to work every day and do shit that they don't love. Like, so it's like,
okay, but we're talking about somebody who
you doing it for your.
So now we're talking about somebody who's reversing the process. They found a way to be free through doing what they love. Now they're selling themselves back to work.
But I don't look at it like that. I look at it as a collaborative effort.
It's not what? You're not collaborating on what?
Okay, with future brand deals and opportunities, right? So if they bring you an opportunity, Chandler, hey, this is the opportunity.
So we
feel as though this aligns with your brand. Do you want to do this deal? Yes? No? Okay.
I saw Pusha T in a Louis Vuitton commercial yesterday. He was in the Louis Vuitton commercial alongside the white actor from The Bear. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what the fuck is this guy doing in the Louis Vuitton commercial?
Which one? The
Pusha
actor
T.
or Pusha? Why would he not be in a Louis Vuitton commercial?
Because what's the point, bro?
Because he represents luxury hustle to me as a consumer.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you walk in Louis Vuitton and think of fucking Pusha T, you're fucking tricking yourself, bro. You don't think
those brands are aligned. I mean, we're kind of going off the rails here, but
that's super off the rails. But the whole money thing, this thing that we're doing, anything for money.
I don't look at this deal as him doing anything for money. I look at it as a strategic partnership
to do what?
A smart business. I just said it 3 times. How much more you want me to tell you?
To expand your global brand.
Yes.
Through doing what?
Through licensing deals, through brand partnerships.
So we're gonna see him on like the General and stuff.
Possibly.
We're gonna see him like Shaq.
So
everywhere.
Advertisements, bro. You're doing a brand partnership.
Not solely advertisements, but other endeavors as well.
So do you think they help with
like Shaq? Like they helped Shaq acquire the rights to Marilyn Monroe, and other significant legacy brands. Like those types of opportunities have come about.
If you ever come and tell me that you bought the rights to Lionel Richie, I'm gonna say, nigga, you got too rich. Relax. Your daughter's is good. Okay. If you ever come to me and tell me I bought the rights to another person's life, I'm gonna really be like, bro, what did you get in this for? Because I'm lost now. We buying life rights to human beings.
It's an asset. Shit. I mean, everything's for sale.
Okay. All right. So get your assets up. And so then we'll get into some more money hungry folks. Drake and Adin in the new Rico.
Yeah. I mean, one more.
So he's just doing the same thing? He's getting the bag, bro.
Yeah, but you're
smart.
But you're not when you're misleading consumers, right?
But if the consumers want to be misled, if they want to interact in gambling, they understand what they're doing.
Yeah, but what this lawsuit implies is that they were tricked into thinking that it was digital tokens of some sort.
Is Stake a gambling platform?
Yes.
Nobody was tricked. Anybody who's saying
that's
they tricked now is doing an interesting thing with language. But you knew you were going on there to gamble. You knew you wanted to use real money to do it. You knew that's what was happening when you pulled your card out your pocket and put it on the platform. These is facts.
This is what the lawsuit...
Okay, let's tell them what the lawsuit said. So, Drake, Adin, and Grand Wizard Chat Nigga have been sued for practices related to fraud and stake.
Right.
So what is being alleged is that Drake, Adin Ross, and Grand Wizard Chat Nigga perpetuate people into believing that Stake, which is not supposed to be a gambling platform.
Free social casino.
A free social casino. They have... You break it down.
Violating... So they're basically... It's been alleged that they're violating consumer protection acts by marketing it as a free social casino where clients were allegedly misled that they were not using their own funds to gamble. So it's, and then in addition to that, artificially inflating the proceeds that he was making, right? Where he would show the proceeds from this gambling site.
So we kind of already touched on all of that.
Yeah.
Basically, Drake is getting paid by Stake. He's not using his own money. He's using digital funds to represent that he's either winning or losing, and in doing so, fraudulently encouraging other people, motivating them to take part in a similar practice.
Yeah, and the thing that I left out in that conversation was that because this was marketed as a free social casino, they're able to operate in states where gambling is actually illegal.
And that's the most important part.
So that was the interstate play.
They want their money.
That was the interstate play.
They want their money.
The way that they've been able to play with that loophole is they're not actually gambling with money. They're buying some sort of coins, which you can convert to either crypto or gift cards.
Exactly.
And then they're using those gift cards and converting the gift cards back into money on the back end. And that's how they're getting around the
money laundering?
The gambling stuff. That's not the money laundering part yet. And so it's going even further when they get into how Drake and Adin Ross specifically are exchanging funds. So apparently Drake and Adin Ross are gifting each other with funds, and then extracting those funds, which this is the craziest part to me, to pay for bots for Drake's music.
Okay.
You know that part?
Nah.
I've heard that part. That was the part that was most.
So that's what this
interesting
suit
to
is
me.
about. The suit that you just talked about was the first suit.
That was okay.
That
So
was the
this
first
is some.
one.
That's why I was like, this
This-
is some new shit going
This
on.
is a whole new part of it. This is actually like the suit, the
That he was
first suit.
suing Kendrick for.
Well, this is like the first suit that Drake got sued for a couple of months in
the civil RICO.
the civil RICO, and then a month later, it was alleged that Drake was involved in a suit with Spotify for bots. So this is a mixture of those two suits, but in a totally different circumstance.
Boy, man, the boy Aubrey can't catch a break. God damn. So okay, what do we? How does this impact us
So the
in the
way,
community?
I mean, I think for me, the way that it impacts me is it solidifies the idea that in my community, artists have a certain amount of time to be at the top of the totem pole. That time is bought and paid for, no matter who the artist is or was.
Facts.
My favorite, Kanye West, is a part of this.
Yay ski.
And anybody who is outside of that time frame is utilizing dishonest practices. More practices that are more dishonest than the typical practices to stay in place.
Damn.
And so, yeah.
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 I don't like the notion that if you have a long period of success, it's because of some nefarious acts.
They told you who to like, bro. It's okay. They told me who to like.
No, yeah, for
They
sure.
told them all.
Oh, that's okay. So when you say bought and paid for in that regard, yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
I mean, I'm saying this. I'm saying that the thing that you don't want to happen is happening.
No,
That's
yeah,
it.
I heard
Yeah.
you. I heard you.
Every single part of it. You've
Yeah.
been told what to do in every single way. I
For
have
sure.
too.
For sure.
And
For
so
sure.
it's like that's the part that I'll take away from this. I won't hold it against anyone except for myself. You know?
Do you gamble, Ash?
No, I started to go do it just because I know so many people that were doing it, and there's an app. But
that's terrible.
That's-
actually.
well, no, I just
No, I'm
really
not judging
Don't do
you.
that,
I'm
kids.
just. My reaction was to the power of like.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I
marketing.
mean, I think it's just
Marketing.
trying something. They show that you're making money off of it. I think that's the marketing is what stopped me from wanting to do it, because it was so much marketing and so many big names that were like, I use this. I was like,
The
nah.
influencers, man. The
Yeah,
influence.
I'm glad you
But
said everything you just said, because there's so many people that won't admit that. That won't admit that they seen the flashing lights on the screen so many times that they got tricked
I was
into
like, oh
it.
fuck it, I'm gonna just try it.
No, I did this because I love to gamble.
And I know people that do it. Like,
And I'm never gonna stop because I love to gamble. No,
Well, yeah,
man.
I do. I know some people that make a good little bit of money gambling, but they do it all day. So I'm like, I have no want to do that, but I don't like giving
I don't
my
need-
money into things I don't know. Like, I don't do the stock market. That's gambling. I don't do.
stock market's not gambling.
I mean,
It's
I
different.
would
It's
never-
a gamble.
I
It's
would-
not gambling.
It's a risk.
But
It's a risk.
What is a risk? What's
Here's the thing. So we were at a friend's house one day, me and Ty, and we said, "How much money you won on the app?"
Yeah, I literally just thought about that.
And bro, because she said people be winning, so I'm like, okay, that's not true, but okay. So
No,
bro showed us.
statistically, people are not winning
Yeah.
in gambling. That's just a fact.
So bro pulled out his phone. He showed us how much his winnings were. What was he at, like?
Well, he had
100,000 or
to. He
something?
had the
No,
app.
hold on, because you ahead in the story. So he showed us how much he won.
Oh, how much he won?
He showed us
yeah.
how much he won. He was at like 100,000. Bro was up 100 bands, and so I'm immediately in my brain thinking, damn, maybe gambling isn't a gamble like that. Then I said, wait, how much did you lose? He said the app doesn't tell you
The
that.
app doesn't show you how much you lose.
Then
He had to send a request to the company to show him his losses.
they got back to him fairly quickly.
Yeah.
I said, bro, how much did you lose?
Yeah,
he
he
said more than
followed-
what I won.
Exactly.
So I will go ahead and say I thought my homie was a big winner when he told me, when I saw that 100,000 next to the green light right there. Then he told me how much he lost. It's like, you're not gonna win. But we've done our soapbox for
Yeah, we got a lot of shit today,
Got a lot of
man.
stuff.
We got a lot of shit.
A lot of it doesn't have anything to do with getting views too. So Drake, Adin. Oh, but
we don't know.
Here's the more interesting part of it. So I guess you didn't hear about a lot of this. So Grand Wizard Chat Nigga is the person who facilitated these trades between Adin Ross and Drake. He's also the person that facilitated the money going towards bots, purchasing bots.
Okay.
Grand Wizard Chat Nigga's real name in real life is George Nguyen. He's an Asian man. He is a moderator for the DJ Academics fan page directly associated with Academics TV.
Okay.
So now that's why DJ Academics is directly named in a lawsuit as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna leave it there because we don't know all of the workings and inner working stuff going on behind the scenes. But when we have DJ Academics, Adin Ross, Drake, and Grand Wizard Chat Nigga, an Asian man, named in a lawsuit, it's starting to look like that the ties that bind within the rap industry are a lot closer than what you would assume. We've always for years thought that Academics was some sort of clown running behind Drake. It now appears that they might have some sort of business arrangement.
Yeah, so, I mean that's been believable for quite some time, but I will say that no one's been criminally charged
and they
in
won't.
this.
This won't be a criminal charge.
So that's important to note as well before we move to the next joint.
Okay, and so look, man, the next joint.
I'm gonna stay on Adin.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and stay on Adin, man.
We on your ass, boy.
We on your ass, big homie. So let's start. Since we on his ass, let's start with the other people that's on his ass. Give me like a minute. Okay. So, look, man. Adin Ross, man. Look, where the fuck did this guy come from?
I don't fucking know.
I don't really know this guy. So every time I come in here and y'all talking about Adin, I'm like, I've seen him, but is he like...
He's one of the biggest. He's one of the biggest streamers.
Like, I know he's a streamer.
I don't know his background. I don't know his background.
He just
he's
seems
a
like
self-proclaimed non-white person. He is a Jew. That's his own proclamation. He is not white. He is Jewish. He is a young man.
Those are different.
I'm gonna take it straight from the horses, man. I don't.
Okay,
I'm
you're
a
just
black
repeating.
I'm a former slave type nigga. You know what I mean? So, Adin Ross. First time I ever saw him, he was sitting next to Bronny James, playing games, saying "What's up" to LeBron. I think
that's probably one of my earliest memories of bro. Yeah.
I think that's how most of us came into contact with him as an internet figure, influencer, whatever. You know what I mean? He's sitting next to Bronny playing video games. And at first, that's what he was. He was a streamer. He was just another kid that we are curious as to why we're being shown him. Then he started to get into the bag where he's sitting next to rappers. And I think that started through Tory Lanez freestyle. Because that went crazy viral.
COVID?
During COVID, yeah. Tory Lanez went crazy on that freestyle. Mentioned Meg Thee Stallion, and from there, I'm seeing Adin Ross every couple weeks.
So, yeah, he got embraced and amplified by the culture very quickly.
Extremely quick. Went straight from Bronny to Tory to the biggest rap stars.
Thug, Drake, Kodak.
Well, yeah, we see Thug and Drake a year or two later.
Yeah.
But before that, it's all of the younger artists, the Polo G's. He's in the back and forth with Polo G. He's sitting down with more fledgling artists, 5-year foreigners, the guys who are on the come
6ix9ine?
6ix9ine. The guys who are on the, more so on the come up at that time.
So did he have money? Like, was he paying these people?
At first he wasn't. Then he started to have Kick behind him. Kick, the streaming company. That's when he got introduced to the bag to pay the artists to come up there.
Like Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi. So then we get to the point where he apparently gives, it's a question whether it's $4 million in the suitcase or $2 million in the suitcase or 100,000.
Allegedly.
But he allegedly gives Cardi
a super bag for pulling up to the to the stream.
Oh, and Cardi pulls up literally in a black mask. If this is Cardi, we don't know. A guy pulls up in a black mask in a black room, grabs the suitcase, walks out.
Okay.
We have.
So we as the black culture got Adin Ross lit.
We have hit singles like where 21 Savage is on stream with Adin and gets caught cheating at some sort of gambling. What they shooting dice? I can't even remember blackjack. They're playing some sort of game. 21 gets called out for cheating. Now Adin's even deeper in the culture, and then finally we get to the Grandmaster.
And Lil Baby pulled up on him.
I don't even remember that. Yeah. I was pulling up at Drake.
And Wham told him, "Don't put me on camera unless you pay me."
Oh yeah, then we get into that era where the rappers are finally realizing, yo,
it's a super bag behind this streaming.
I'm making you more popular than I am.
Oh my God, I'm glad you said that. But yeah,
then boom, we finally get to where Drake pulls up, and it's at the top of the game.
I see that. Throw me the pen.
Adin is really running around with the top of the game. So finally, we get to the point where Adin is so prevalent in black culture, we're starting to see some of his practices. Namely, in this moment, he's calling Doechii a bitch.
Yeah, bro. I don't know where the fuck this animosity came from, so I'm hoping you can tell me because I only seen the aftermath, which is Glasses Malone's reaction and warning to bro to chill out.
You mean this right here?
Yes. But I don't know where the energy came from, like where he's like, yo, this fucking stupid bitch. Like I don't know where the smoke came from.
To me, I feel like all of the people kind of have that energy right now. They're very reckless at the mouth. Beef seems to be fun again.
Yeah.
But beefing with the girl is always lame to me. But
now, I mean, you might be onto something.
Can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? I saw that nigga Adin talking shit about Doechii. There's no way you won't think this cool. There's no way you think this gonna be cool.
You can't do that.
You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna fuck what she said to that art. You keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like it's permanent. You can't take that off. AD.
So that's where we at with it, bro. We got Glasses Malone, West Coast representative.
I fuck with Glasses Malone, man.
I mean, I have no opinion of Glasses Malone. He rode with Kendrick during the beef, so I was riding with him at that time outside of that.
But yeah, with his takes on music and culture, I mostly agree with them. And he done showed love to my IG page like a few times, so I fuck with bro.
Okay. Shout out to Glasses for that. So now we got Glasses Malone stepping to the plate for the big homie Doechii. And just a little bit more backstory. Doechii was doing some sort of fashion show last year. The clip went viral of her yelling at her staff. Adin Ross at that point calls her a bitch for the first time, I believe.
Oh.
You know. And so, all right, cool. We on the Adin side of this. Shout out to black men standing up for black women. I just, you know what I mean? I think that doesn't get a whole lot of shine in the culture. And so since this has happened, we've had Joe Budden come out and say that he needs to get his ass whooped, Adin Ross. And we've had the culture, you know, second that emotion to the point where my boy, Whack 100, Adin Ross affiliate, liaison. Whack 100 is a real liaison between the streets and the streamers, bro. He really plays that role very well. So
that's true.
Whack gives Adin a call. He says, look, bro, this is the way it's going to be. This is what you got to do. We ain't going to do no more about it. Stop all that bullshit.
Oh, so Whack told him to chill.
He told him to chill. Adin said, I'm going to chill.
Okay.
Adin said, I'm going to donate $100,000 to some charities, some black charities.
Okay.
We're good to go. And keep in mind, guys, I call all women a bitch, a stupid bitch. So,
but we know what
it's
you
nothing
mean.
racial.
We know what you. Yeah. So yeah, it's like okay.
I'm not. You know, I'm not gonna be with you on this. It's not racial.
When you
call somebody a stupid bitch.
Wait, say that one more time.
It's not racial when you call somebody a stupid bitch.
No,
Okay.
I wasn't finna say
Is
that.
that the narrative
What I was
they're
finna
pushing,
say
that this is
was
racial?
you, as a
For sure.
white person that gets popping off of black culture, do not have the authority to come into the space and disrespect black women for whatever reason. Like whether it's rage baiting or that's just how you feel. I don't give a fuck.
I turned off the different rules for white people and black people.
I don't give a
Can
fuck.
black
I was
men
about to say, how
disrespect
can
black
you have
women inside the
rules?
space?
How
They
can you
should.
have
They
rules
shouldn't.
when
But they
are-
shouldn't. But you damn sure not a white man.
But
Okay,
how can
so
you give
that
him
makes no
rules
sense, bro.
when he's fully immersed in the culture?
No, that's the point.
He's
That's the
mimicking
point.
culture.
Niggas then cemented him to the fact where he has the audacity to do it and feel like it's cool. Like it ain't no niggas. Who gonna tell me?
Niggas cemented the culture. Tell me the part of the rap culture where we don't accept men calling women a stupid bitch. Tell me the part of the rap culture where we don't accept it.
Tell you the part of the rap culture where we don't accept men calling women. Well, that is a component of it.
That's a component of the rap culture. Here's the weirdest part of the rap culture. We think we are special and unique, and everybody outside the culture
This
can't
is
do the
our
things that
shit.
go on
This is
inside the
our
culture.
shit, nigga. He came into our space.
Well, that's
Ours-
what my thing is. If
I want to
we're
infect,
gonna-
like, we're infected with the virus. Let's infect the rest of the world with the virus. So we
So
all
now
sick.
is he's
Crack
doing that
music.
because of hip hop? Is that what we said?
I think he's doing that because misogyny runs rampant through the United States. I believe he's doing that because hate and
working. It's
anger
working.
runs rampant over the internet.
It's working. Yeah.
So I again, I don't want to hold him to a standard that we don't hold black men to, because I don't want white men to ultimately land in a spot where they're actually a better representative of manhood than black men.
I respect that. I
You see what I'm
respect. I
saying?
respect. Yeah. So the
So if he can't do it, then we can't do it.
The standards are the standards, and we shouldn't disrespect black women, regardless if we are black or white.
You hear that, streets? None of us can call a black woman a stupid bitch.
Unless she's being a bitch.
This ain't about Adin Ross.
So he's
That's
not.
what did you say?
He's not.
Say that part again. Say it
When
again.
Tupac said, wait, no, Drake said, I hate calling women bitches, but the bitches love it.
Bitches love it. I was trying to stay quiet, but the other day I literally got in an
No, we don't
argument
want you
with
to stay quiet.
I'm just saying, like, literally the other day, I got in an argument with somebody because I was like, oh yeah, some who was that bitch? And then he was like, damn, you sound so angry. I'm like, I call all the bitches bitches.
But look at this. Look at this though. Look at this though. Women, you can't call men stupid bitch neither. Boom. Nobody. How about we make that the overall point of the video? That whoever called whoever else a stupid bitch was in the wrong.
Okay,
Boom.
sure.
They was immature and emotional at
But
that
we
point.
know there's context and connotation to
You
shit.
know that. I'm not doing that with you,
Nah,
bro.
nah.
I'm never doing
that's
that with you.
Tupac had a song called "Me and My Bitch."
He had a tattoo called Thug Life.
It is a term of endearment. It
That was
is-
Biggie, bro. That's Biggie. That's definitely Biggie.
Yes.
Me and My Bitch.
Me and My Bitch. Biggie. My bad.
100%.
Yeah.
In some cases, and even when I talk to when I said I call the bitches bitches, I'm like, I'd be like, where's my bitch at? I'm like, oh, my bitch. There go my bitch, you know. But I guess it's kind of like how people don't like the
We
word
delivering
female.
mixed messages, guys. I don't know what the
No,
kids
but
gonna
I'm
take away
saying,
from
so
this.
it's like,
Well,
but
my message-
nuance is key. So when you are intentional, when you are being malicious in your verbiage, like that's a problem. If it's like in the way that she's using the word bitch, that's not malicious.
As a
in
term
intent.
of endearment, look, bro, I'm done playing with these girls. I'm done playing with these guys.
So if I say stupid fucking bitch, that she's a fucking stupid bitch versus where that bitch at? That's two different statements.
if you walk up to your wife right now and say, "Come here, bitch," she's not respecting it, bro. So I'm done playing on the side of there's a club that you have to be in to say certain words, bro. If I'm letting my man say nigga, I'm letting all the man say nigga. If I'm letting my bitch say bitch, if my girl actively engages in a term of endearment called bitch with her homegirl, when I say bitch, come here.
But you're not her homegirl.
My bitch.
You're her man.
But
It's
you
different.
just said, hold
It's
up.
different.
But you just said, because for me, that shit is a term of endearment because I do come from Biggie, Me and My Bitch. I told you I made a song called Me and My Bitch is Twins.
Yes.
Me and my bitch come from good homes. Me and my bitch have trust funds. That's my song.
We're not going to sit here and pretend that some women don't see it as a term of endearment from their men.
There's so many things that we have to pretend with through the nuance of these words that certain people could say. I'm just saying, let's remove the nuance. Let's remove the clubhouses that some people can say the word and some people can't. Because I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't think that's the thing. I think it's always
these
context.
niggas ain't never gonna stop emulating what they saw.
But it's always context.
Niggas are never gonna stop emulating what they saw. You're never gonna.
But that's not an emulation of like our shit though. Because when
you're never gonna have me walk through the back door, so I'm never gonna have you stop using that word. Because when I see that white person walk in through the front door, you're not gonna tell me that's a white person only door. I'm gonna keep walking through that.
When the guy called, whatever the guy, you remember the guy that called the girl, the black women nappy headed bitches.
Nappy headed.
Do you remember that?
Don Imus.
Yes. So did he get that? Was he emulating black culture?
No,
language?
He was just being rude. No, he was using it in a bad context.
In a negative connotation.
My nigga, anybody who called them girls nappy headed hoes is using in a negative context, whether you black or white.
Period.
So
but that's what we're saying.
So it's different.
But y'all are not saying that.
We're saying that it's different contexts.
Yes.
Like, we literally
you're
both
saying
just said...
There's a different context for the phrase nappy-headed hoes?
No, there's a different...
Bitches.
We're talking about bitch.
Or he said nappy-headed hoes? Or?
He said nappy-headed hoes.
I thought he said nappy-headed bitches.
He was talking about the team that was playing against...
about bitch.
Yeah, I thought he said bitch. But, okay, so we disagree on, that point, but...
Here, this is the final point that I want to ask you. Do you truly believe that people witnessing you do something are likely to stop doing it because you suggested they should stop? Do you truly believe that will happen on planet Earth?
No, but I don't think that's not what we're suggesting, though.
So that's where we gotta really always stop. We're just
talking about we're talking about the disrespect of black women first. The term
it's not more disrespectful when a white person does it. It's not. That is what he's saying.
I said it. I say, especially as a white person,
I just said context, period.
It is not more disrespectful because a white person does it. It is disrespectful when I do it.
Yes,
it is the same level of disrespect when Peter does it. It's the same level. You can attribute whatever you want to behind it. You can use your experience in life to feel more pain. But it's the same level of disrespect. I can go.
It just hit different. It could
hit different, but it's the same thing, and that's where we, as a people, need to move forward. Because the truth of the matter is that our community, I'm not talking about the black community, because my grandfather not going for that shit. He not going for a woman being called a bitch. The hip hop community has perpetuated the terminology bitch as a term of endearment.
That's a fact.
We have also perpetuated as an acceptable term to use with a woman when we're not pleased with her.
Yes.
So we need to stop. If we want bro to be under control and we want to be the ones to control him, we got to be under control ourselves.
So we got to up our standards as people.
Facts. And I love the fact
you're not wrong.
that this black man came out to hold him accountable.
Yeah.
But today, guys, after the big black guy, the little black guy is going to say, but also, guys, we gotta just do better.
That's hard. Okay. That's a great way to end that segment. Well, unless you wanted to talk about her record.
We're gonna definitely talk about the record.
Okay,
so I'm gonna play the record. Have y'all heard the record?
Yeah, I heard the record. I planned on doing a breakdown on it. On YouTube.
Okay.
I'll still do it after this.
Who can tell me what that sample is?
I cannot.
I give up. It sounds familiar, but after you tell me, I'm gonna be like,
what happened to that boy?
Really? I didn't get
Pharrell.
So this is the part right here that we're gonna take real note of. What made you say it?
What did I say?
I thought you looked up.
No, I looked up to actually confirm who I was listening to. Who is this?
So
Doechii.
This is Doechii.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. We didn't tell you guys. This is Doechii featuring SZA.
Okay, so that was SZA that I heard.
Yeah, on the chorus.
Who was just rapping? That was Doechii.
Doechii.
That's interesting.
She's been pushing P since Bathroom Sauce.
I
It's a
mean,
bar.
I always loved me some Doechii, but that was really giving me Doja.
Okay.
Okay.
Industry plan shit whack. I see it
You
on
in
the
the
blogs.
blogs.
I see you in
on
the chat.
You suck every rap nigga dick from the back. But what's the agenda when that it girl black?
You suck every rap nigga dick from the back.
Ooh.
But what's the agenda when the it girl black?
Black.
I like those bars.
Nah.
I love her.
I like
bars.
those bars.
Yes.
What I would have said. Y'all just mad because I'm anointed. But I do know that anxiety got annoying. That's what she should have said if she really wanted to play into, like, but I understand why it happened, though.
Mm.
So, I'm going to stop there. I don't need to hear the rest of the song. It's a cool song.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with it.
It's a cool vibe.
It's cool.
So, here are my questions.
Okay.
What did you say?
Nah, what's the question?
The question is, are you personally a fan of Doechii?
I would call myself a fair weather fan of
Of
Doechii.
Doechii? Okay. Ash?
Personally, a fan of Doechii. I've definitely always.
You are.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
I am a fan of Doechii. I've always appreciated her bars and her artistry and her freestyles, and I just think stays true to being an artist.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, Doechii's hard. Like, she's a real artist, and I'll say that she's a product of artist development.
Yes.
Because she's been doing this for years.
Yeah, for a long time.
You know what I'm saying? And you could tell there's intention behind what she does. There's,
100%.
There's substance.
There's craft.
There's craft. And the execution is there.
It's
you know?
there. It's there. I mean,
Okay.
TDE,
Doechii.
man.
I feel like
Yo, you gotta-
Doechii is not
TDE.
as...
Wait.
Hold on, because y'all never asked me how I feel about
Yes,
shit.
how do you feel?
So I'm not a fan of Doechii. I believe she is immensely talented for sure. She's extremely talented. Of the rap girls that I pay attention to, she might be the most talented.
Dang, but you're not a fan?
I'm not a fan. I
You
mean,
mad because the it girl black?
no, that's not what it is.
No, it's just fucking with you.
They are mad because they're a girl black.
Oh.
You know, for me, we're going to get into if they mad because of that in a second. For me, I'm not mad because the it girls is black. You know, I'm a hater. I'm an equal opportunity hater.
Okay.
So what I'm mad about with Doechii is, or not even mad about, just indifferent to, is the content is not for me.
Okay.
You know, I don't,
okay.
You know, I don't live
You
up
just don't
like-
resonate. None of it resonates with you.
My boyfriend never cheated on me with a man. You know what I'm saying? I heard the bars. The bars were strung together well, but that's not a song that I can listen to because that's not
A life you live.
a life that I live. Here's the other part. I don't like the narratives or the messages she pushes, the kind of character persona that she plays. My most major issue with what she said is straight men are a red flag.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So when I had to go to that is a little questionable.
And then when we get into the, what did you call her? Elevated pussy rap?
Yeah.
That's what she is.
I think that's what she said, yeah.
And so for me, the pussy rappers are selling little girls into pussy.
But she's
And I'm not into it.
But her
I'm not into it at
she,
all. I'm not into the girls
you gotta,
rap. I don't like that shit.
You gotta
I'm a
get
man's man.
you gotta get at people some bullshit with the substance. Some candy with the medicine.
And I think that's why she said elevated because she's not just saying coochie like Sexy Red.
Here's a question: Is Doja pussy rap? Doja Cat?
Doja Cat can be pussy rap
Yeah,
when she's ready.
you could put her
But
in that
Doja
category.
Cat-
Do you put her in that category?
I don't put Doja
Adjacent.
in no
She's
category.
pussy adjacent.
Is
Rap.
she elevated pussy rap, bro?
For sure. Well, she's pop. It's hard.
Yeah,
to,
I was like, you
it's-
can't put
she's
Doja in
pop,
I don't put
but
Doja in
she's-
that pussy
she-
rap, bro. She
No,
does
but
enough.
She got
The
the song
only
with
reason-
she got that song with
attract you
Gucci
to
Man.
her
The only
femininity.
reason
What's
I
that
wouldn't
song?
say yes is because the first thing I thought of when I heard this song, unfortunately, was Doja.
Doja-
I've been listening to
Doja
But
Doja
this
since-
isn't a pussy rap song.
This
It's-
is not a pussy
it's
rap
not.
song, but
Oh,
Doja,
okay.
Doja
This
has.
is, so I
So
see
you're
what
saying you're
saying.
thinking that this is Doja means that it's
There's a
not pussy
clear
rap.
distinction.
Oh no, the reason
to me.
I didn't. That wasn't my reaction to the record. It was to that bar, which they calling me the intellect amongst the pussy rap. That's why I said that. You like,
Okay.
what are your thoughts?
Okay.
Not because of the vibe of the record.
Yeah.
The vibe of the record didn't get me.
But she's a
elevated.
pussy rapper.
I ain't going to call
All
her a
right,
pussy
bro. All right,
rapper.
you backtracking now.
like,
You backtracking.
I ain't
Look,
gonna call her a pussy.
Doja
Doja has substance.
Y'all gonna have to-
Because me calling her a pussy rapper is saying she's the same thing as the City Girls.
Okay, so
And
that's
she's
the pussy.
not.
I was about to ask y'all to tell me what the hell a pussy rapper
She's
is.
elevated pussy
We
rap.
talked about
So
that.
this is why she's elevated, and we can directly compare her to City Girls because she's from Florida. So look, she's elevated because she can actually rap. The City Girls can't rap. But here's the thing that I'm gonna ask you: what's a song that you're aware of where she speaks of something of importance?
I had to look at the track list to that album, Denial is a River.
You're talking about for
Doechii?
She's
She got joints on there that's like of substance. I just can't tell you the name because I don't listen to her like that.
Yeah, for me, she just never gets into that J. Cole lane of actually trying to share a message.
I don't
Nah,
think
nah,
she's trying to
message
share a
from
message.
what I've
I
heard-
think
from
she's
what I've heard
expressing
from-
herself.
She is about.
She
Yeah,
just
it's
about
all
her
about her.
life.
It's
Yeah.
all about her.
Yeah,
And for
but
me,
my
it's
thing
au-
is what is art imitate?
It's autobiographical.
Yes,
Like, it is messaging.
what's the messaging?
I guess the
that black
messaging
girls
is
can
where
win?
she. Well, no, I think
That's
she
one.
gives
That seems
messages
to be the
that.
only
that's
positive
one-
message that she has.
That's
Well,
And
I
that's
think you
based
can-
on that's like focused on her.
You
though.
can give a message about in your music by even sharing what you did
documenting
wrong.
your experiences.
Yeah, she
What
talks
did she
a
do
lot.
wrong?
She's
She got
talked
cheated on
about
by
her.
a
Yeah. You
She
asking
talks
a lot
about
of questions. I
overcoming-
don't listen to Shawty like that.
She talks about
Yeah, I mean,
overcoming
you can't defend- But you're
addiction.
defending her though.
It's 'cause
I'm
what
gonna
I
defend
had
her.
heard,
Ask the
what I had
question.
heard was
Okay,
good.
well, let the person that listen to her defend her. And the thing is, she has talked about overcoming her drug addiction. She has
Yeah.
talked about
Alcoholism.
overcoming real problems that people have, even with the famous anxiety. That was just her expressing. That was her expressing one day over a cover that turned into a hit that everybody liked. But she's also very transparent, and I think transparency can always help push a narrative of growth, because I feel like she's grown over time. She's not just talking about, she talks her shit. She does do the big ego rap.
Yeah.
That's like her thing. But she also will be like, yo, I used to be on this shit. I can't be on that no more.
And that's cool too.
Yeah, and I like the way that she articulates herself too, just in interviews and shit like that too. That comes across in the music as well.
Except the one you didn't like, because I was like, why would you say that?
I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for the girls vibes. I'm not here for the.
So do
men
you
or
like
fucked up women.
who do you like in the female space?
Who do I like in the female
Yeah.
space? Like,
Lady
as a rapper?
London. That's probably one of my favorites. Lady London.
She
All
can-
of my
she can
favorite
rap.
ones are probably not as big. And then I I still really like Mona Leo on freestyling.
She and Mona Leo Hart.
But
Yeah.
but he's specifically talking to me.
Yeah, because he's
of
like, I'm
my
not here for the
version.
girls rap.
I'm not
and
here for
shit.
none of that shit.
So what? As far as female rap, like who do you fuck with in that space?
I fuck with Rico Nasty.
Mm.
I fuck with Rico Nasty. As far as a rapper,
This is a new one. It's actually.
Oh, that's the.
again, I mean, I fuck with the rap style skills of Lotto, but it's just I don't really fuck with most female rap because they're not for me. It's not here
you're
for
not
me.
the target audience, so you
And
can't.
I'm really
you
that
can't,
person,
it can't
like-
connect. It can't penetrate.
Yeah.
Like pause.
Yeah.
I get that, and
Yeah.
I got homeboys like that. Like when in my group chat, I'm the guy that's like fucking with Nicki. I'm fucking with Cardi. I was fucking with Meg early. Like I fuck with female rap heavy, and a lot of my friends they just like they don't have the same experience.
I have literally nothing to relate to in this song that you're talking about. Like, and when I do have something to relate to, like you jump into the perspective of a man, I'm disgusted.
But I don't go into the
I'm honestly
relatability. I don't
disgusted
listen.
to
I
hear
listen.
women speak
I
like this.
listen like somewhat differently because it's not about the relatability. It's about the skill set that's on display. Like I could listen to I could listen to a song like Barbie Dangerous, where she's mimicking Barbie Dangerous, isn't it? Like where she's mimicking a Biggie flow,
Yeah.
right? Biggie and Bone Thugs, and she's just spitting like it's metaphors, it's bars. That's where the appreciation and fan it comes out in me, and I'm like, it's hard. Like it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like
But it's not gonna be like on your playlist because you're a man. Like I just feel like.
Well,
men are not-
like a Nicki song like "Win Again."
Okay, yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah, that shit can never be near
And
my
it's
brother.
about winning. It's about the energy. It's a positive record. So it's not like I relate to her as a woman because I'm not.
Yeah, a
but
lot
it's
of
like
people
the
tell me
skill.
it's some toxically masculine shit because women have had to relate to men for years and years and years. And I say, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what I had to do, nigga. I'm a toxic masculine nigga. Like, fuck you talking about?
Toxic masculinity.
So,
I like that you really branded yourself as that. Like, you know,
I am, bro. I mean, I'm gonna just go with I am whatever you say I am.
I
If
am
I wasn't,
Somebody
why
said
would
that.
you say
Okay,
I am?
Eminem.
That's, I mean, really
I was-
what it is. Like, that's how you
we're
sell
not on
more
that,
records.
I am.
But
Whatever you say, I am.
and if I wasn't,
That's the
then
really
why
the
would I
message of
say
that
I
song.
am?
The message of that song is saying, by playing into the character that you believe me to be, I'm gonna sell more records. That's
Yeah.
what he's saying. And so I will be whatever you say I am.
Yeah, that's how I am at work. Side note, like people think at work, people think I'm like a totally different person. They think I'm this like button up
Oh, you don't
guy.
have a job. You told us last week.
I
Oh,
am
yeah,
Tommy.
you did tell us.
So yeah,
I forgot
I
You don't
about
work
am.
for
that.
anyone.
I am Tommy.
You're just a well-coiffed guy. For no reason. nigga.
I wouldn't. When we were talking about the streaming and Adin, I did want to have a brief convo about
Yeah, the
about
streamers.
because we talked
I
about
forgot
this
to go.
before. DJ Academics most recently said that streaming has killed rappers' aura.
Hold
and-
on.
and
Before you do
mystique.
that, let's finish the Doechii thing.
Oh, okay.
So, have y'all
I thought
heard
we
this?
were finished.
Have y'all heard this idea that people don't like Doechii?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, why? Because obviously just explained.
Because she's an industry plant. Because she's a feminist.
And for the community with
The
the
LGBT.
yeah,
she's
real big
pushing
on
an
that.
agenda. Those are like the biggest things.
Okay, and do y'all find that like, do y'all find any truth to that? Like any truth to the fact that people are hating on her, or do you?
There is a hate train that exists on
You
Doechii.
feel like that?
There's a hate train.
Okay.
I
There's
see
gonna
that.
be a hate train anyway.
There is like a aversion to her. I really think it's because of the anxiety song, bro. I think that song just came and was so powerful and became so annoying and so overplayed that you looked at her and said, "Do you deserve this?" Like, but also I don't like it.
Hmm.
So
I can't even remember how that record go. I ain't gonna hold you.
my anxiety.
Somebody's watching.
I like
me.
Slide. That's
It's
like
my
my-
anxiety.
Yeah.
You know it from Twitter.
I gotta go back.
You don't remember that
I gotta
record?
go back. I ain't
Not
gonna-
Twitter. I'm TikTok.
Okay,
It was-
shit.
TikTok is what I feel like pushed that. But I
I
feel
like
like she's a young artist and she's with the
I
times.
like
and
that. And the way it go.
Do y'all think she can win people back?
I like that slide.
Win
I
people
don't think.
back.
I don't think
No,
she has
I don't
to
think-
win anybody back. She's winning.
Yeah.
You
So-
think so?
Yeah.
I don't predict. I don't predict that she's gonna win the fans. I don't feel that way. I think it's a cool song.
I think she's just branching out more. She's one of them artists where she's been doing her artistry for so long that right now I think she's just more on like the fashion piece of it, the rest of it, like
Yeah.
the other things that go with being a public figure.
Okay, that was a good healthy combo about Doechii. So you were getting into what DJ Academic
Oh
said.
yeah,
Sure.
man. We talked about this on the pod before,
100%.
and you know when Gucci, I think it was when Gucci Man said it. When rappers start doing podcasts, they fall off. That was a kind of different statement, but DJ Academics most recently said that streaming has killed rappers' aura and mystique. So you know, just paraphrasing in a sense, like I don't want to see my face. It shows their personalities. It shows that they're regular, just like me. They're corny, XYZ. I'd rather my favorite rapper just be a mystery to me, and I have an illusion that you're this ultra cool guy versus seeing you on a stream just
I
like
super agree with that because that is kind of how I felt. Like even with the rappers that have been in the news lately and in trouble, I don't want to know all this about these people. I just want to be able to listen to the music freely.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Cause like Chad asked me like, "Yo, so how would you feel about Future if he was like on a stream or did a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, nah, I don't want. I would. It takes away from like you being Pluto. Like I don't want you on. You know what I'm saying? So
That's like, I mean, I understand what y'all saying, and I agree that when you know, overexposure can kill the brand for sure.
yeah,
but when we acknowledge that though, that feels terrible. Like, I don't want to see you that much because I want to continue to believe in the fantasy I've created of you. That's kind of crazy. Like,
no, it's not. I haven't looked at Drake for 10 years. Maybe more.
But it's like...
That's why he's been able to be famous for so long.
You're right. If I looked at him,
But that's how superstars or stars were packaged and marketed as larger than life figures. Like, it's like not within arm's reach. And so that's what we've been programmed to kind of feel that way. But it's like, it reminded me of Denzel telling Michael B. Jordan to not be on social media as much. Because he's like, bro, if you're on social media and they can see you all the time, then why would they go to the movies to see you?
No, that's facts.
So,
even though we are in a changing climate where
we
people
are in a changing climate
to see you more and more often, I think it's just going to get to the space where artists are have to be more responsible to be turned on in their character. And I don't have a problem with that, bro. I would actually prefer, like, I'm tired of trying to...
The performative shit?
Yeah, because, bro, when these lame ass niggas be performing something, later on that day, I have to perform it for my bitch. And now I don't want to do that. Like, because that nigga's not being real right there. That's not who he really is.
It's a character.
He's not really, like, excusing his girl from everything he said. He's not really that unbothered, that unfazed. But now, because now I got to emulate that nonsense, I actually prefer the people who do seem to be who they really are.
And
I love that Ye is really who he really is.
Who?
Ye.
Okay.
I love that. Because I don't have to, like, the excuses y'all gonna have to make for y'all favorite nigga, I don't gotta make no excuse for my favorite nigga. He's himself. That's the only thing I'm gonna say to you. When your favorite nigga turn up and do something crazy, you gonna have to divorce yourself from the nigga and just and act like you never was fucking with the nigga. Yo, bro. But you gotta realize that make you fake.
Well, I mean, I don't look at it like that. Like, cause we could go through that with anybody, Puff, anybody that.
Puff really who he is though. Like, that's what it is.
Right, and it's like, I'm not ever gonna be like, oh, I ain't never like Puff. Like, I ain't going for, like, still to this day, like,
say I'm a bad boy.
I was a Ciroc boy. I was never a bad boy.
Say I am
I
a
was
Ciroc boy.
a Ciroc boy.
Say I am
but I don't drink
a
Ciroc.
Diageo demon. Say it right now.
But my thing is, like, if I fucked with you, I fucked with you, and a part of celebrity culture is that fantasy aspect, like you said, of, man, you know, the lifestyle, the extravagance, the opulence, like that. And so we're just in a time where now it's like it's harder to be a mysterious star.
I guess that's kind of better, because when you think about, like, stars that were out and people thought they had money, and then we found out they were in a horrible deal and they were broke. I mean, I just feel like
the transparency is better.
I think that transparency makes it to where, like, we've been talking a lot about people comparing themselves. Okay. So where you're thinking that have this high bar to reach, you're like, okay, maybe this guy shouldn't even be my bar at all, one. And then also, you know, I'm comparing myself off of an idea versus their reality is very different.
I can see that. Here's another thing, too. We've started to pick some very unexceptional people to be stars.
That's a fucking fact.
That's really what it is. I'm tripping. That's what it is, actually.
Fact.
We started to pick regular niggas to be stars. No, we are picking these people.
We picked them because we consume them. We allow them to continue to operate in the space as consumers.
And so if you want Navadius to be like an extremely
why you
fucking,
call him that?
I don't even know who that is.
He's not a Prince type nigga, bro. Prince was a Prince type nigga. Navadius was a nigga from the hood. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, what's a Prince type nigga though? I don't know what
an exceptional figure with an exceptional thought process and a unique perspective on the world. That's what Prince is. That's what Michael Jackson is. That's what Elvis is. That's what Run DMC is. That's what Kanye West is. That's what Jay-Z is.
Wait. Okay, keep going, my bad.
Jay-Z is apparently a hood nigga who is where he is at now. Do you think he had an exceptional mind state or not, bro?
For sure.
Let's be for real with ourselves. So,
But you're saying
do we
that
think Lil Baby
you saying Pluto don't got an exceptional mindset? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying he has not demonstrated it or reflected in any way. Do
Right,
you think,
he's worth $100 million. What are we talking about? You gotta have an exceptional mindset to make it.
bro. I don't know if you joking or not, bro.
I'm
but
dead ass.
I'm being dead ass serious with you.
I am
Do you
too.
think Lil Baby's an exceptional nigga in such a way that he should be a star? Something that other people look at to understand the world around them.
So are you
Or do
kind
you
of
think
feel
he's
like
a
we
fucking
should?
clown?
I do think that Lil Baby is exceptional. Coming from the
At
West.
what?
Coming from
Bro,
the.
all right, bro.
Alright, so what?
I can't.
Well,
you can't get there, bro.
Yeah,
because
okay,
if you-
yeah, like,
if
cause
you
it's
saying
gonna go deep.
If you saying my nigga is exceptional, he has an exceptional thought process that has led him to this path in his life. You feel like that, bro?
Yes.
Yes, because you had to get
He's
out of
built
something
generational
that was,
wealth for his family coming from the trenches and prison. Yeah.
Well,
you gotta have an exceptional mindset to reach that
So
level.
you
Exceptional
think that
enough to
Cardi B
change.
has an exceptional thought process as well, do you? And Young Miami, and JT, you think they have
I
exceptional
mean, that's a
thought
broad
process?
stat.
when you say exceptional thought
that's
process,
a broad
are you
statement. Like,
trying to take out of the fact that you made some growth from where you were at the bottom?
I'm talking
or-
about where you started at when you were in middle school. People went, yo, that person has a unique experience and perspective in this world.
I think
They are
people
not-
feel
What
like
make-
that
what
about
makes-
anyone who's
what-
being unique and true to themselves. And that has been something. I feel like we're more of an age of authenticity and transparency, where in the past you really had to be sought after, chosen for these roles. And then I did just kind of want to piggyback to like China and places where you are a star, where you have a laid out requirements and mandates for you being able to be this figure. I think we need something like that. And maybe we would
Something
feel
that
more
requires you to be exceptional. Yes.
that requires you to be more exceptional versus just the money, because when most of us are saying
That's what I'm
exceptional,
speaking to.
we're talking about money. Yeah. So
That's what I'm speaking to. Michael Jackson is exceptional because from the age of 4 he was preparing. Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy is exceptional because from the age of 8 they were preparing. Little Baby was slinging. He wasn't preparing for shit. He wasn't exceptional. He was lucky and blessed.
well,
And if anybody, if
See,
you
I
tell
don't-
me that they couldn't pull another Dominique out the hood in Atlanta, then you tripping because they've done it several times, bro.
like who?
Like who?
Yeah, I'm asking.
What's
who,
brother
who,
man's name?
who had his situation?
Sergio?
Who had his situation?
Sergio.
That's totally different.
Okay, bro.
But
You
Yeah.
you think these niggas are exceptional? I think that they are interchangeable with other niggas from their same exact position in life. I don't think that Michael
saying it like
Jackson
that?
or Stevie Wonder
no,
is
yeah,
interchangeable.
see, that's kind of okay.
I'ma just
When
be
you're, so
real
now
with you.
you said exceptional.
Yeah,
now you're
exceptional,
saying interchangeable.
I'm
so
like-
I agree with you on the interchangeable
I
part.
feel
They
that
are
on most artists
they're-
right now.
Is Michael Jackson interchangeable?
no.
Is
but-
Stevie
but
Wonder
that's-
interchangeable?
But what I'm saying
Is
is
Prince
you're
interchangeable?
using those terms
This is what I was,
interchangeably.
That's what makes them unexceptional. Because
Okay.
they are interchangeable with something else.
okay.
Think
So-
of the word exceptional. It
No,
is
no, no,
not
no, no,
exceptional.
no,
though.
I get, I'm
Let's say
It's
this.
not
I'm-
interchangeable.
But can we go
Like
say
what?
this?
No,
Like, you're talking about Michael Jackson, Prince, all those people that had to do that work
Stars.
from then. Yeah, they
You
are
said
stars,
it.
but they came up in a place where we couldn't find the other person that could sing and dance better than Michael Jackson in Iowa, like we can now,
What you talking about?
okay.
to
so,
make them more interchangeable.
so
I feel like it would have been more interchangeable. They would have been more interchangeable in the past
Y'all
had
need to
they
go-
had social media, had they had more access to the world.
Okay, I see y'all didn't watch
Whoa,
the
whoa,
American
whoa.
Dream or the Heartbeats. So look, they were at the talent show with all of the other little niggas who sing and dance too. They weren't interchangeable because
Okay.
they would have switched them out with the other nigga at the talent show.
So okay.
They actually did see the other nigga singing and dancing. They said he's the one. They said the little blind boy who can play drums and 7 other instruments, exceptional. So that's what I'm talking about. These people don't have any skill sets that make them exceptional. They don't have a thought process that makes them
See, I
exceptional.
disagree with that, but I don't have time to kind of like.
What is
go
the
back and
conversation you think that you already admitted that if you see Future in his everyday environment, you're gonna fall unimpressed. You've already admitted that, bro.
Right.
Not exceptional. You think if you see Ye in his everyday,
That's not true. That's not true.
You think you will become unimpressed with Ye? You see him in his...
I'm already unimpressed by Ye as an individual, as a person. Like,
you think you will become unimpressed with Stevie?
He's a
you see him every day in his environment.
No.
Okay.
But the thing, I'm understanding what you're saying. It's just the words that you used were. I took two different. Oh, you said that already. He is, but like you gotta to be where he's at. You have to be exceptional. You have to have an exceptional mindset to create generational wealth coming from Kirkwood. Like you gotta be. So I'm understanding what you're saying. You feel as though we've made too many people stars that shouldn't be stars because they are interchangeable and they're not exceptional.
Because they don't have a unique perspective to share with the world that would enhance or benefit the world.
Okay. So,
or even change the world, to be frank with you.
One man can change the world, like
his
Big
name
Sean.
will not be Dominique.
Big Sean
from Bowen Hall, wherever, bro. From.
Why are you shitting on Atlanta? Talk about but
his name won't be Finesse 2 times. What did you say Finesse 2 times name was? His name won't be fucking Pooh Shiesty. His name won't be Glorilla. His name won't be none, bro. His name is not gonna be none of these niggas who never had to invest into any skill set in order to make themselves seen or
any
understood.
Skill set. You're using a lot of language that's extremely definitive, and that
what
you
is
do,
little
but
baby
I don't
skill
want.
set?
I don't want to. I don't know. But what's the next topic?
Yeah.
What's the next topic?
Whatever you want to be, bro.
Okay. Ashley, what do you want to talk about next?
I don't know. We don't have much time. Do y'all want to talk about
Venezuela
for 15 minutes?
Well, he's the most knowledgeable person. So yeah, and I think that's something that we spent some time researching and shit like that.
Or we can do Vince Staples clip.
I think the Vince Staples clip more aligns with what we've been talking about in this episode. Actually,
what is? I don't even know what that is. I have no idea.
We definitely. I guess I can pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. In the meantime, I'll start talking about Venezuela. So, yeah, the goal is to be super informed, to understand what's going on around you. So over the weekend, in the middle of the night, Trump and U.S. military, Jody shook her head as soon as I said Trump, and the U.S. military invaded, I'm going to use the appropriate terms, invaded Venezuela and arrested the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro. And since that time, this has come under some question. How y'all feel about it? What's your initial thoughts realizing Trump has kidnapped, abducted, arrested a foreign president?
I was like, dang, it's only day 3 of the new year.
That's crazy. Facts.
I was literally like, did y'all see the clip of the dude? He was sitting there vibing, and he was like, what? We invaded Venezuela? That was me. I'm like, what is going on?
That's crazy. Yeah, for sure.
It feels real crazy out here right now. Feels tense. Like, I feel like the new year is supposed to feel refreshed, and we're feeling tense.
Okay.
So my initial reaction to the shit was, why?
Why? Yeah, that was my reaction. Why?
Like, why? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what a responsible mind does. Why? Yeah. And then you wait for the answer.
Yeah, facts. Then I start seeing more. Start seeing more shit. Okay, they got the oil reserves. Okay.
That's what it was.
That I'm hearing. Okay, there's accusations of narco-terrorism. Okay, so this is a bad person.
Have you heard about that? They didn't have like free speech. Like, I saw Venezuelan women saying like, "Oh well, being invaded by America isn't the worst thing. If we become American, that's what it is." And I was like, "What?" I didn't think anybody had that take. And she was just saying that they're not allowed to speak. She's like, the way y'all can come under comments and say anything. She's like, even my family that's Venezuelan Americans, they're not able to speak out on things that are happening here and come there or they'll be arrested.
Of course.
So they were just saying that, I've seen some positive feedback to it, which I was shocked about because I thought it was all bad.
I've seen a lot of people. I've seen a lot of Venezuelans celebrating this.
I saw all positive feedback from Venezuelans.
Really?
Only positive.
Yeah, they was on the Beltline and shit like that too. Like, I seen the shawty on the news. She was in tears. She's Venezuelan.
Yes, because
she was in tears, like, yo, we're so happy. Like, so. Yeah. So then that kind of because I'm a skeptic.
It didn't completely remove any sort of concern.
Did
from
y'all
the heart
go
for some
and
reason.
look and see?
I
I
looked
saw
at
a list
everything.
of all the U.S.-backed regimes, like where they help the people that were opposing the government. Where we've done that several times.
Yeah, we've
It's
done
like-
that. We have a history of doing that. That's what we're found.
Yeah,
Oh.
of inserting ourselves to establish democracy.
That we
So I don't think we
And-
asserted
and-
ourselves to establish democracy.
That's one part of it.
That's the part that benefits them. So the reason why we chose to assert ourselves is because we had been,
They stole the oil.
we had been, what's the word? Tried. I just say it like that.
Okay.
Bruh tried us a while back. Type
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So Venezuela has been under a dictatorship for at least 25 years.
Right.
Starting with the takeover of Hugo Chavez in 1999. I'm sure we've all heard of Chavez, suspected dictator. And so that is why Venezuelan citizens are unexpectedly ecstatic about this.
Mm-hmm.
They are partying in the streets. They are praising God. They are happy about tomorrow. They are saying, "Thank you, Donald Trump."
They are. They dead.
They are saying, "Thank you, Donald Trump." I'm almost certain that bro will get a day in Venezuela before he gets one here. I'm not even joking, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to imagine this: 25 years of dictatorship. What that means is no free speech, like Ashley just said. But what it means more drastically is straight up starvation.
Yeah, they were saying
Yo,
that they can't
niggas ain't got
shop.
niggas ain't got food.
Yeah, they
You
said
feel
that
me?
if they go and like buy food, like they are really. They said that they could be arrested for doing too much.
They've shut down
literally-
little grocery stores.
Yeah.
Shit crazy. So, all right.
So
So there's been numerous issues that have plagued Venezuela for years, and
Yeah.
we're looking to eradicate some of those issues.
So again,
while
yeah.
making sure that our interests as a country
Are served.
are served.
Oh yeah. For sure.
100%.
Did y'all see the list of charges? Crazy.
So the only charge I will focus on is narco terrorism.
Okay.
Because the important thing about that charge is it's our interest. That's our actual interest. So
Well,
Americans
above oil.
So American citizens have died.
The fent.
Not only that, directly at the hands of Maduro's henchmen, so to speak. So what happens? So Chavez took over in 1999. Initially, the economy is pretty good due to oil. They're able to pay for things because they produce a large amount of oil. Around 2007, Chavez gets a little bit more greedy. He wants more money from the oil. So what happens is the oil companies that are in Venezuela are not Venezuelan oil companies. We have companies like Exxon and Chevron who are refining oil in Venezuela. Conoco.
Yes.
They're refining oil in Venezuela. Okay? 2007 rolls around. Chavez says, I want more of the money. The oil is coming from our earth. We own the land. We need a bigger piece of the pie. Chavez says, we're going to nationalize the oil companies. Nationalization is what's going on with TikTok right now in America.
Where this is an entity owned by the country.
Yes. Not necessarily the country, but a citizen of the country.
Okay.
Like how we had Larry Ellison by TikTok.
Okay.
He's an American citizen.
Got you.
And so at that point, what happens is all of the oil companies say, you know what? Fuck that. We're not selling nothing to you.
Get out of here.
We're going to dip and leave all of our refinery equipment. So now the economy is fucked up because as before they were producing oil to produce revenue, now they're no longer producing oil.
Okay.
And they hold the largest proven oil reserves in the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Like
In the world.
303 million barrels.
Okay.
Billion.
Okay, we're saying the hot points, the easy stuff to understand, but the other stuff is really way more important because it's why we're doing what we're doing and why we, in reality, shouldn't really criticize it because it's just the course of events. But okay, so we move, we leave, but we leave the equipment there. They can't produce oil. The sort of oil that they produce is different than the sort of oil that's produced in Saudi Arabia. It's way thicker. It takes way more equipment to refine. So eventually what happens is they have to start to fund the government through the sale of drugs because they're no longer getting the oil revenue coming in. And what I had never really thought about is how you come to power in the first place. You have to have money. And so Chavez, something happens to him around 2013. I think he dies, something like that. Maduro takes over power. At that point in time, Maduro starts to fund the government through drug sales. He's not selling drugs in the streets of Venezuela. He's shipping drugs offshore to America, to other nations. He has people who oversee the drug movement, the drug trade in America on his behalf. Those people are committing crimes in America. Those drugs are killing American citizens. That's the narco-terrorism charge. The deaths and drug trade associated with that revenue creation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm following. Where do the sanctions, the U.S. sanctions on them, fall into that timeline?
So the sanctions start to occur at the point where we start to indict him, but we can't get to him because he's in his country. So at that point, we do a leverage play. We put sanctions on oil companies from going to refine oil down in Venezuela so that they cannot get any money.
Exactly. Okay, so
So
the power
now
play.
It's a power play
leverage.
now.
All right.
Boom.
Let's starve you out.
We're going to starve you out, bro. Fast forward to 2020, Biden does a deal with this guy. Biden says, we'll trade you some of your drug runners, some of your money men, for some American citizens.
Prisoners?
Political prisoners.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to allow Chevron to start back pumping that oil so you guys can make some money. We want to be friends again. Maduro does not uphold his end of the bargain after his men are returned. And after we let Chevron start back pumping oil over there. So boom. Now,
Hence, you're saying they tried us.
they tried us. Really tried us with that one, bro. Now we got Donald Trump back in the White House, and I'm assuming, I don't know when they started plotting this maneuver, but I'm assuming this has been in the plot since last year, since he came back into office. And so when Trump says we're gonna go in and we're gonna keep the oil, what he means is we're going to we're gonna remove those sanctions, and we're going to allow those companies to return over there to further refine the oil and create revenue. And in doing so, we're going to take part of the revenue. Part of that revenue is already going to be coming over here because Chevron, Conoco, Exxon own by Americans. Yeah.
In the million, so the 50 million barrels are coming to the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, and so, which is a good thing.
Okay, and so there is a woman by the name of Maria Corrado Machado, who is the favorite to be the newly elected Democratic leader of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And so she spoke on this early December, she was being asked, as she was accepting the Nobel Peace Prize, she's a peaceful person, would she welcome American invasion? Her response is, we've already been invaded by Russia and China.
Exactly.
To get our drugs and oil. We need the assistance. So she's celebrating as all of the Venezuelans are. And so I think
the
that's
rest
a
of
good...
the world isn't celebrating. What are they all?
Well, yeah.
So there are a few people who are not celebrating. So Cuba is not celebrating, and Colombia are not celebrating.
Because they feel like they're next.
Well, because they feel like they're next, and again, they were already there invading to try to get the oil.
Okay.
So the
Yeah,
countries
that's
that are not
pause.
celebrating seem to have a vested interest in the
Yeah.
dictatorship continuing.
Yeah, and so right now it's important also to note that while the president said that the U.S. is going to be running Venezuela, currently there's no actual person or persons in Venezuela like running.
Well,
Like there's no embassy, there's no like boots on the ground. This is as of yesterday. So we're working with the new leadership. So it's not an entire regime change. There's a new leader in place, and we have to ensure, or we're looking to ensure that they're gonna play ball.
yeah. So yeah, we haven't been privy to any of those conversations, but this is what they're saying. This is what Venezuela is saying.
Allies, and we will have plenty of other allies in Latin America.
I'm gonna have to.
Obviously, the U.S. is going to be our main allies, and we will have plenty of other allies in Latin America and Europe and beyond. Thank you to President Trump and the whole administration of the United States, Secretary Rubio, Secretary Hegseth, for this quick, smooth, and clean operation.
Well, I guess it stated. But basically, what this guy is saying is they know who their new leader is. They're already moving forward everything. And so the most important part that I forgot to mention is Nicolas Maduro is not the elected president of Venezuela. He was the successor after Hugo Chavez, who was a dictator. And so Maduro was never elected into office. The last elections they had, Nicolas Maduro lost the elections. He immediately put out a warrant for the arrest of the person who won the elections, who had to flee the country.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, guys, I think one very important thing is people who are against this, people who are protesting this, no U.S. war in Venezuela. Look, guys, for a war to occur, the country has to actually have an animus with the foreign opposition. The country has no animus towards Donald Trump or America for this. So there is not going to be any war in Venezuela.
And I'm glad that you are even saying this, because I've seen so much misinformation of next World War III, and if Russia wants to with China, and people are like, China's interest is themselves. Russia, everybody's gonna just try to get in where they fit in.
China and Russia have vested interest in Venezuela though, and so that's a part of this whole restructuring, right? Is that the U.S. not only obviously the oil play is like, oh, okay, we want the oil, but it's also there's a migrant issue that we're addressing with them, and it's also the positioning of Russia and China within Venezuela that needs some restructuring.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm glad you said that. That's the perfect place to listen to this, and this will end that segment.
Need to take over the Venezuelan oil industry?
Well, we don't need to. First of all, let me go back up. We don't need Venezuela's oil. We have plenty of oil in the United States. What we're not going to allow is for the oil industry in Venezuela to be controlled by adversaries of the United States. You have to understand, why does China need their oil? Why does Russia need their oil? Why does Iran need their oil? They're not even in this continent. This is the Western Hemisphere. This is where we live. And we're not going to allow the Western Hemisphere to be a base of operation for adversaries, competitors, and rivals of the United States.
Have specific oil companies?
We also want to see that oil and the proceeds from it. Hold on. We want to see the oil proceeds of that country benefit the people of Venezuela. Why have 8 million
Just thinking that. Hold on. Bro.
This is important, bro.
I was thinking this
This
same
is extremely
thing.
important, bro.
Okay.
benefit the people of Venezuela?
Which I like how
Why
you
have
did
8
that.
million people left Venezuela? 8 million, the single largest mass
I
migration
was-
probably in modern history,
Yeah.
left Venezuela in 2014 because all the wealth of that country was stolen to the benefit of Maduro and his cronies in the regime, but not to the benefit of people of Venezuela. You know how destabilizing 8 million migrants is? The number one fear that Brazil has, that Colombia has, that all these countries in the region have about what's happening in Venezuela and our involvement is they're afraid of another mass migration event. That's what they fear. This is deeply destabilizing stuff. It's not going to continue to happen. They are not going to come from outside of our hemisphere, destabilize our region, in our own backyard and us have to pay the price for it. Not under President Trump.
Not under President Trump.
Not under Big T, but
No,
that's what I was thinking about earlier in the conversation. So was when I said the migrant issue, yeah, like he just said,
yeah.
Niggas have fled their fucking country because of the issues that we were just talking about, bro. Like it's an impoverished, deeply impoverished nation, like
deeply, bro.
And it's like, bro, like
deeply impoverished, deeply censored as well.
And it's like, bro, it's odd for American citizens to have such an animus against the guy who apparently led this to the point where they're willing to debate impoverished and
I don't think it's
downtrodden
that. I think it's also misinformation. So, like, the misinformation that's out, like I said, they're saying World War III. People are scared. So when we hear invaded a country, again, as we continue to talk about how people have not educated themselves with what's going on.
Have they mentioned World War III since Donald Trump has been in office?
Well, I don't know.
Like 10 times,
I mean,
bro.
Donald Trump is a person who is making moves and actions that are very loud. So,
and then another thing, very loud and very brash. One thing that I saw, and you guys can inform me, is that this move was. I heard on the news that it was not. Like you got to go through Congress or some shit like to start a war. Yeah. Essentially, he just made the move without really going through any checks and balances. Is there any truth to that?
That's where people think old Donnie Boy is just like the Wild Wild West, as if we don't have a whole country that.
Pulling up, man.
There is truth to that. There's truth to that, and the truth of that, the response that Donald Trump himself gave was, yes, that is true, and the reason we did it that way is because it's a very sensitive operation. And we didn't trust that we'd be able to do it if we shared the information with Congress. We didn't lose any lives doing this. People gotta understand, this was some real movie shit, bro.
Where they kidnapped the nigga.
Did you see the video?
No, bro, but listen to the actual thing that happened, bro. They literally flew a helicopter into enemy territory in the middle of the night. 5 guys hopped out the fucking helicopter on his home base. This nigga lives on a military base. These guys hopped out the helicopter, ran into the crib, arrested this nigga, read his rights, put him back on the helicopter, flew back to Washington, D.C. That's some real
it's great.
Mission Impossible type shit, bro.
Call of Duty.
So that's what Donald Trump said. He said, man, it was a sensitive mission. We didn't want to lose any lives. We didn't lose any lives. So that's why we went about it that way. But, look, my thing is, I think ultimately it'll be positive for us. It seems to be positive for them.
Any energy markets will be affected, according to JP Morgan analysts.
Negatively or positively?
Positively.
Okay.
Why didn't you say that part, bro? I'm confused. It's good news, guys.
I'm a neutral guy, right?
You're not. You're what is
the hat?
I don't even know, like, what color is blue? Blue is Democrats, right?
Yo, feel me? Having our society, you heard? Keep subscribing, you dig? We running it all year, 2026. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I guess we're done. What we still didn't do the new music thing. What is, bro? What did Vince Staples do?